Yes, I'm back here again. Now I'm going to state this, just putting it as a thought process for people to understand the consequences of what I probably have just done and probably shouldn't have stepped into the hornet's nest, as so to speak. Here's the thing. There's problems going on with Undead Unlock. Magnificent series. I have read a little bit of the manga, but after I watched the series, because I was very curious. And hearing the quote-unquote rumors that it may get cancelled was actually a shock. There's a video I watched recently from Chibireviews, which I'll have his video in the description down below. But from what he said, it may get cancelled because of low view counts, and the place that's hosting the manga, well, they're losing a lot of their biggest greats. With that in mind, I made a post on it on X stating a lot of it is due to money, and I still stand by those words. I know there was a couple of comments which I didn't answer because trying to argue or make a suitable argument on X is like trying to pick teeth. It's never easy, it's very painful, and it's never a fun time. X is the worst damn platform for consumers that don't pay for the billionaire Elon Musk. But that's here or there. And that's not about this video. So, I'm going to state it. What I said was, of course they're going to axe it if it's not getting enough viewer counts. Because it's about that money, that greenbacks. These theories that are slowly disappearing, like JJK, and so many others, like, heck, we've been here, One Piece is getting close to its ending. We had another series, My Hero Academia, I think was another one, that just previously finished. I heard a lot of love stories that had finished, like, Stop Teasing Me, Nanatoro, I'm thinking I'm saying that name right, and so many others. That they're losing a lot of the greats, a lot of the magnificent series that really got people hyped back in this day. And a lot of those were billion-dollar moneymaker honeypots. And like I stated with Undead Unlock, it's average. The view count's not there, but it's not dead either. It still gets enough, but enough is not good enough. When you're making, let's say, for example, only $10,000, just putting a random number out there, and you try to improvise that into, let's say, a series like JJK that makes over $100,000 a month per page that it creates, yeah, you start realizing that when the lower count of viewers and not enough money comes in, the billionaires in the suits do not want that. They want another big banger. They want that money maker. They don't want a long-term investment. They want a short-term money plot that will constantly keep raking in the views, the money, and the happiness to the guys in the suits so they can buy another billion-dollar house who knows where. It's a company at the end of the day. Manga, light novels, it's a business. Hearing some of these arguments of saying that it's not about the money is kind of bullshit, because we're all dollar signs to these corporations, these manga producers that gives us these great stories. They're paying the manga and the writer. They're paying their business. They're paying for the website. They want that dollar bill. If a series is only getting a low amount of views, very little money, and not growing their site to make them more money, well, all that equals up to another axing from another great story. It's very sad, all things considered, because if you think about it, I love Undead Unlock. It's a magnificent story. And like Chibi said, maybe they're going to finish it, but in a rushed state, which is also quite depressing, Because, and like, he's not wrong. There's a lot that could be answered, and it seems like it's being rushed. It seems like there's a lot more that was going to happen, but it don't seem like that's going to be the case. Now, I like to make an exception. Maybe they might put that in the anime instead. It's a thought, right? Can't really argue with it. I mean, I'm not having any proof or denial. It's a possibility of it all. But yes. Am I surprised when I see the view count so low? No. That they would cancel it? Quote unquote, it's a rumor. It's not guaranteed. It's just been going out there. Am I surprised? No. And it's also kind of ironic. Because I also said, which is probably putting too much knowing X, that if it comes to, let's say, companies in Japan, they don't give a shit about places like in the West. It's all about what's in their borders. That Japan, dollar bills, the money they make, they want that big business. They want that big business in their land. And it's kind of an old way of thinking. It's why you always see a lot of bullshit when it comes to us in the West. For like example, Chainsaw Man. It was amazing here in the West, but it sucked in Japan for some stupid odd reason. And it's that kind of idea where they kind of more are trying to change it because of Japan's logic, not because it made billions in the West. Our saying means shit to Japan's big business bottom line. And like I said on my tweet, that in reality, that is slowly eroding away, knowing America likes to stick their freaking fist in every little detail when it comes to our big companies, organizations. I mean, I think it's BlackRock. I could be wrong, but you get what company I'm thinking of, so put it out there, the idea. Them trying to get into the anime and manga business, just like Sony Entertainment, even though they were already part of Japan's company. Sony Entertainment made a lot of different consoles. Talk about PlayStation in Japan. It's one of those type of things where it is interesting to see Americans' businesses go into the idea of creating more. Now, I will admit, I can't guarantee Sony isn't a American-grown business. It could be a Japan-grown business. I have heard that. So if I'm wrong, okay. But I know in BlackRock, they're American-owned. And seeing them try to stick their fist in their line of marketing, this only tells you America's greedy. We're a lot of the bigger corporations in those big-ass suits. They're greedy bastards. I mean, YouTube is a guaranteed greedy bastard. I mean, have you heard about the new ads? Holy shit. I would hate to have to watch an ad because I paused it. It's like, go fuck you, YouTube. Just stop shoving ads up my ass. I don't need no more shit. But regardless, hearing some people's arguments, I didn't want to say much because trying to argue on YouTube, it's like trying to pull out my hair. It's not going to, it's a pain in my ass. I hate X. The free bullshit. It's like trying to Elon Musk loves shoving his ass in front of everyone and say you can't do nothing more but not even the bare minimum anymore. I want my greedy billions. I don't want to lose it. X has its problems when it comes to free users, which is quite depressing. And sorry, I'm not a suck up to Elon Musk. I don't see him paying me. I'm saying the truth. Even if he did pay me, I still wouldn't try to lie to my viewers. Either way, I'm not surprised to see Undead Unlock get axed. It is still a rumor. It hasn't happened. At least I don't think so yet. And I will have the video that I watched and talked about in the description down below, as well as in a comment down below, a pinned comment. I would advise watching that for more details, but yeah. And if you want to see more of my stupid ideas and rants and thought processings, you can always visit me on X. Trust me, I don't have a blue check mark, so what I say is what I feel. I'm not doing it for the $1 billion that Elon Musk tries to entice you to basically go for. Yeah, I don't think it's really worth the blue check mark, even if X is a worse platform without it, which is quite depressing. At least YouTube can give you an okay, idea with a couple billion ads shoved up your ass, but that's just YouTube for you. They're about as bad as Twitch. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. This is DJMM here, just giving this video out there for my thoughts. I will see you all later on this evening, starting Wednesday, for a new video. Be safe, my friends.